Boom, 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 boom. I should farm a little, is what I should do. But it's just not what I want to do. I do have a lot of supply items. Not enough, like very little upgrading has been done. I don't retreat, so I don't get many resources. Thank you, Calstigro. I'm gonna turn that back on because I think I need a resource from them. Swamps are cool until they fuck with your healing all obnoxious like. Speed. Doesn't really matter, eh? Either way. I only turned the time beacons off because I was trying to fuck with consistency of the deck, but like I said earlier, it doesn't really work. Because there isn't a limited number of cards in your deck, it's just drawing off rarity. I don't get their fear of the vampires. I guess I'm gonna go there. Hey, where'd he go? He just left. I'm upset. Like I just said, Dexter, I don't think it matters that much. I really don't. Did I leave in the fucking damage temples? I think I did. Whoops. So thinning the rarity of a certain type of card, if you wanted to ensure you were getting, try to get X card, is fine. Attempt, but again, there's not a good guarantee system in this for spawn what you're looking for. Pretty disappointing first loop. That's a random level 3 book. Is he just leaving there and not dying? It sure looks like it. That's a lot of river. Sure. What happens if I place this here? I guess I'm just killing it, but it's maybe stopping the boss from getting that buff. I don't think it'll actually spawn anything. Same deal here. I'm gonna kill that spider spawner, but I'm just trying to reduce the difficulty of the first boss. These are such awkward rings. It's like hardly better. I'm sure I have a better necklace than that. I lied. A truck guy? I wish. I have a truck. It's an old piece of shit dog. I really want to buy a truck this year, but I'm poor. Wish I could find a decent part-time job. I have a fucking SUV I bought. Cause like a little SUV I bought because it's what the missus wanted, but I hate it. Doesn't do anything I need it to do. Oops, I spawned the boss earlier than I wanted. Only 2 tiles though. Why I hate it? Cause like I need a truck more than I need a little SUV. I have a boat that I can't haul with that. My family owns a motorcycle shop. We haul lots of things all the time. My dad has trucks, but then I gotta deal with my dad, you know? You know, family. I love my dad to death. Sorry, Dad, if you're listening, but I don't like asking to borrow his truck all the goddamn time. Someday. If only trucks weren't as much as houses. Yeah, see, I don't want anything old and used that I gotta deal with problems. I want to do another fishing road trip. I'd like to haul my boat and shit. I don't want to deal with the fucking another 20-year-old truck. I mean, it depends on where you're at in California. Voice. Everything, the market for houses right now is crazy, so I guess that doesn't quite apply as well as it used to. And that's everywhere, globally, or nationally. That should be good enough to kill the boss. I remember when I was shopping for a house in fucking LA area, you could find a decent house a couple hours outside of LA for under 100 grand. Just not where anyone wants to live, the high fucking desert, you know? But they exist. They're probably 200 grand a day because everything's fucking nutty. Houses that were 30 grand here are 110 grand here now. It's bananas. It won't last. Do yourself a favor and don't buy a house this year, chat. You're welcome. I can't believe the number of people I see house shopping right now. COVID has done just stupid things to the house prices. Then builders are way behind because building materials were very, very limited last year. It's still crazy. It's fucking 2x4s are still insane to buy right now. I've gotten so many rivers. Yeah, market's just stupid. The problem with selling right now, though, is, you know, unless you have somewhere, like, if you have somewhere to stay, sure, but, because I was thinking about selling, but everything's so jacked up, like, grats, we all made money on our houses, except we have to buy another house with a jacked up, inflated, crazy price tag, so we didn't really gain anything. Unless you're looking to totally relocate. Yeah, then it's worth it. Then it's a good time to do that. It's a good time to sell and pick a new home. That's not really an option for me, though. I'm kind of hard stuck where I live forever. The big reason I say the housing market has crashed again, at least where I live, is the price of land hasn't gone up. It's just the price of homes. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Which doesn't make any sense, right? I see people that are paying construction value for stuff that's already 20 years old, and I gotta scratch my head and wonder why, but it's because they're just looking at fucking Zillow. And you can't get any construction done at the moment. I'm always surprised how many people are afraid to buy. I'm 32 and this is house number 5. I do live in an area where it was cheap enough that I could get into it without having a ton of money, right? Like I could get in, 15 grand down could get me a house. Because I'm buying, under $100,000 homes, but yeah, it's not for a lot of people. But I just mean the people that are like have the money and are still afraid of the commitment of purchase, like they're gonna be stuck forever. I don't know, just sell. Like, even if you lose, 20 grand, that's still less than most people's rent for a year. Again, I would not recommend anyone buy this year unless you are going to live there for fucking ever. I would not recommend it because I very much expect the housing market to crash hot and heavy here. But yeah, that's more what I meant about people being afraid to buy. People being like acting like they have to buy this fucking forever home. You can sell one every 5 years tax-free. Well, you can profit every 5 years tax-free on a home. I mean, you should be buying one every 5 years. How did I buy house number 1? Terms. Land contract or terms it's called. I borrowed money from the homeowner instead of from a bank. And then I moved in 2 kids from high school and they paid my mortgage for me. Then I sold that house. Then I bought that house back. Sold that house. I bought 3 houses on the same 2-block street, which is really weird. Like, just coincidentally, too. Moving is the worst. That's true. Moving does suck. I'm not going to argue that one. It's just facts about moving. Big suck. I wish I was a little more confident in home remodel stuff. I don't like doing it alone. It's just like a lot of... It feels like a lot of pressure. A lot to take on for one person. I've done quite a bit of it now and been a part of a lot of it now, but... Pasty lived with me 3 different times, I think. He was one of those that paid my mortgage for a while. Funnily enough, he had the money to do it himself, but didn't want to make... He was one that didn't want to make the commitment on buying a house and instead lived with me and paid me rent so I could buy a house. Fool. Yeah, like I could do most remodeling projects. I don't like to do anything alone though, really. Like who does? I don't know, maybe some of you do. I have like friends who go out to eat and stuff by themselves and go to movies by themselves, and I'm over here like I don't want to do carpet by myself. Not because I'm afraid of the workload, it's just like nice to have someone to be there. It's just to motivate you, I guess, more than anything. You like carpet with me? My house needs some new carpet. My house needs a lot. I really should just try to sell this fucking thing. I'm gonna try that. Alice really loves it here though, so it's a... And I know I don't need to make decisions based on my 7-year-old, but at the same time, I don't really care where I live. So if she likes it... You like doing practically everything alone. That's tight. I'm jealous. I hate it. I'm miserable alone. That sounded way more depressing than it is, but... Or maybe it was exactly how depressing it should be. Yeah, it was. Spent some time thinking about it. Yeah, that was it. Nailed it. Amount of depressing. I did not beat this chapter yet. I've spent most of my time in this chapter trying to make some rogue dream I have in my head work that doesn't seem to work. It's too perk dependent. Is the problem. Will you stop giving me all these forests? I might need to put on some regen gear. What's my necklace? It's just quality, right? I can't afford to give it up, though. Health's getting low. I can be a pain in the ass to work for, too. I don't know. I don't ever take that shit personally, though, when it happens to me. People getting like friends getting upset with me, or getting upset with each other, never really, I don't know. It just feels like an inevitable thing that you should be able to do if they're really your friend, you know? Should be able to get pissed off at each other because of an obnoxious work project. I'm a very emotional guy, so... Oh, that fucker's gonna get in my way. I think people think I'm angrier than I actually am. Or more upset than I actually am, when in reality I'm an emotional little butterfly. That is a shipwreck. Shipwreck is battlefield by river. Yeah, Shiver. I think that's part of it. I work with family so long, dude. Like, well, you know, shit. I figured anytime me and my brother got in an argument, he didn't punch me in the back of the head. It was a step up from that time he got mad at me and punched me in the back of the head, you know? We had some pretty hilarious Yelp reviews about us always fighting at the shop. Which is true, but like, it's no big deal. It's just family fighting, yelling and screaming at each other over shit that's not important. But we're gonna eat breakfast together tomorrow. Oh, today, Chad, I forgot something sort of interesting happened. We're driving down the road, me and Gavin, and our kids, and like Gavin and I both see this fire on the behind this guy's barn, and like kind of looks like it's wrapping the side of the barn, and we kind of look at each other and we're like, dude, that fire looked like it was kind of out of control. I don't feel like this ever works. I don't feel like this ever works. Guess I'm gonna take this one. So we stopped the car and backed up to look at this fire, and some guy just has this massive pile of chopped wood on fire, and it's spreading into his stacked cut and split wood that's next to his barn. And that's all smoking and smoldering. And we see he's sitting in the barn, so we're like, man, should we say something? Like, that looks really bad. So finally we decide, fuck it, and pull in his driveway and yell at him like, hey man, you realize how big that fire's gotten? He runs out and looks at it, and you can tell he's panicked. He's just kind of running around like a lunatic. It's like, I don't know what he's trying to accomplish, just running back and forth between the fires but not doing anything. And we're like, you want any help? And no, I got it. And he just keeps running back and forth, and Gavin and I are sitting there like, dude, this guy's about to burn his fucking pole barn down because he doesn't want to ask for help. So we just called 911, and they brought fire departments from my town and the town over, and that guy probably hates us now. But dude, that fire was wild out of control. Like, there was no way. If you guys are familiar with like real lumber fires, like, or not lumber, but timber fires, like, it was 12 feet high and a 12-foot high pile of wood on fire. The heat that that thing has in the middle is like way more than garden hose is gonna do. So I'm sure he's mad, but I'm still gonna believe we saved his barn. And we tried not to play it up on the 911 call. We're like, hey, we stopped and we told him about the fire, but we just really didn't think he was going to be able to get it under control. I don't know how he started it, is the real question. Like, I don't know if he decided he was just going to try to burn his lumber pile. Sometimes guys will do that. Like, they'll get all this lumber for winter, and then when they don't use it all, they'll just have a giant bonfire. But it was also spreading into the pile around the corner. It was windy as fuck. Ugh. And it was a asphalt shingle roof pole barn. Like, it wasn't metal pole barn. It was an interesting day, either way. We're wondering if we're going to get an angry letter from him because he just lives down the street from Gavin. I think they'll ticket you for that shit sometimes if you're, like, being reckless with, you know, having a bonfire. We were joking that he had just put insurance on his pole barn and was hoping to get the fuck out of Dodge. Oops, it burned. Ooh, I didn't even see that. That's way better. Burn siding on their house. Yeah, we don't have a lot of bonfire rules here. And it's sad, because, like, people burn their garbage and shit still. My fucking neighbor across the street burns garbage in his fireplace. I can smell it all the time, and I want to fucking scream. The best part about him is he heats his whole house with this fucking one singular fireplace. His kids were complaining to me about it, how fucking awful frigid his house is all winter long. And the best part is he owns a heating and cooling company. He installs furnaces and air conditioning for a living. Yeah, we don't get a lot of wildfires here. Not that are real bad. Some fields sometimes, but like not forest fires very often because it's so moist. There's nothing to go. There's nowhere to go there, Richard. This stupid building. I hate it. is a very... Oh, I got my... I had a double tank out. I also got my extra spawn there. Stop punching. Stop punching. Your attack speed's too high. Ah, no tank. That fucking tank was almost dead before we even loaded in all the way. Ah, don't do this. Thank you. I really don't want to give up that 5 defense and skeleton quality ring. I'm just gonna run it out because we're really close to the next boss. Okay, that's much loot. That's exactly the same amulet. Cool, cool. Let's regen attack speed, evasion, and the same skeleton level. I don't think I'm gaining more out of that regen. I think that was a mistake. That's defense, quality, evasion, and regen. I'm super upset about this dumb building in my way. Noises. No, I'm not running Oblivion into this one. Though I'd take it from the perk if I saw it. That's a lot of regen. The skeleton level's very close. I'll take it. I don't even know where I am. Up top somewhere. Yeah, I take the perk Oblivion a lot. The heals off it are nice. I'm only gaining there. That's a buttload of skeleton level. Skeleton level, very good. I have 216% attack speed? I didn't realize. That one river did real well, huh? I lose a tiny bit, but I gain some regen. I need to get my health back. I don't need these thickets. They don't do nothing good. Just playing them anyway. I don't really need anything is the thing, though. Get him, skeleton archer. This makes those into shipwrecks, which is cool. Come on, boss. Yeah, you always get chunked for skellies. Well, RNG's sometimes kind. That's what the magic shield's there for, though. Those are really bad skeleton summons, bro. I guess I'm just gonna keep playing thickets, because I can. We gained some health. Happy days. Do not have any plans for that stuff, man. We both got kids and shit now and lives. It's really hard to do any kind of crazy extensive marathon stuff. Don't die. You're dying. I told you not to. God damn it, what a bad time to die. It's alright, we got the full heal res still. Cool if I could find some gear upgrades. Yeah, we love them too, man. Oh man, it's gonna immediately start eating up my oblivions. That's alright. Shoe nails? I still gain like nothing from adding onto this river. I don't need the attack speed. One more magic HP, baby. Hey, stop making so many things. I wonder what magic damage does for Necro. Is it just when he punches? I'm gonna do it. I definitely have enough attack speed at 238%. The question is, where do I want to do it? That seems fine. I don't really want to zap anything big like that. I guess I could do it one. No, I don't want it to hit the enemies at all, because it just hits me and my skeletons. Well, I can do it here. That'll be mostly ineffective, which is what I'm looking for. Fucker just stole. Oh! My ring and my amulet. Tight. No, I'd rather have the half of the skeleton level. Mean old bandit camps. I'm gonna lose an oblivion. Ah. Two of them, both of them, they're gone. I don't think the magic damage applies to anything but my punch. But because my attack speed is so high, I do be punching. Yeah, Brawler Necro. Getting there. The sweet deeps. 10 whole magic damage. Oh, baby. Take her to 11. 12 even. regen instead of 2 defense. Sure. I think it only affects the Necro, not the Skellies. I really don't know. Don't know how I would know. I guess we could try to watch. No, it doesn't even say their damage, just their DPS. And attack speed doesn't affect them either, I don't think, so I would assume the two are the same, right? Finally, some rivers. Even more attack speed. Oh, it's boss time? This guy was kind of a little bit of a dick. I don't want to talk to you. That's a lot of talking you wanted to do. Woof. Yeah, this is my whole shield. I got a mage skelly back there. I got no tank though. That's scary. Hi. I don't need that. Wait, is he dead already? I wasn't watching their health bars. I guess he was. It's a lot of magic armor, but I really don't want to give up skeleton level. It's a cool mix of stuff. It's just worse version of what I have. I've had it this cram since like loop 4. These rings are so awkward. They're always so fucking similar. There's so little variety or variation in them. It's 2 levels higher, and I gain 1 evasion and 1 quality. I still have to play enough to spawn the boss, huh? I really can't afford to give up quality, can I? I know that's a lot of skeleton level. This has no quality, but it has +1 max skelly. That's a lot of regen. Well, I could swap this book and then swap the ring, huh? And I don't lose quality. Oh shit, I almost missed. That's way better. And I gain a ton of regen that way. Sweet. Hey, it's just a better version. Ow. Ow. Gross. Can you oblivion your campfire? I don't think so, but it'd be cool. That's so much skeleton level. Actually, does that work out? Let's see, I give up 26 quality, gain 26 quality, 81 skeleton level. Yeah, it does work out. Stop hitting me. Hit one of the 4 skeletons out there, you dick. Yeah, I need that quality upgrade. I'm gonna die maybe off this. Yep. Oh, no, not quite. I gain another max skelly. I mean, it's cool. And cool is cool. Is that 2.4 regen even doing anything? Gotta listen to this jammer for a while. Living dangerously. You don't summon the tanks. I think I need to take summon quality. Just hasn't been reliable enough. I feel like you're super unlucky with Necro perks if you didn't get the one that increases your max magic shield. Just immediately nerfed super hard. Yeah, healing when Skellies die is another good one. Oops, I just fucked up. It's fine, we just won't talk about it. I couldn't have placed anything there anyway, so it didn't really matter. Didn't really change anything. Oh no, not counter, guys. We're gonna punch them. We're punching them. That was close. Yeah, I think for the 23 months. Ah, bandits. Oh, maybe I'll reduce my attack speed and paunch. Hell yeah. We paunch. Hell yeah. 41 magic damage. Big paunch. Die to counters. If I'm gonna punch him, I might as well punch him hard. Aww. Feels bad. Will I get one more level here? It's too late for it to matter, I think, but, you know, I'll take it. I punch so hard. Oh god, don't punch the counter, guys. Just don't do it. Hell yeah! I'm gonna get like 3 whole magic armor. It's Jesus. I can't believe it. Are you really God, the one that created everything? Yes and no. Once upon a time, a transformation started here. Hear me out. Wait, you want to explain everything before you kill me? Exterminate. It's not the same. Although for consciousness and personality created by it, there's not much difference, I guess. I don't want to just explain, but to be explained. There's no actual sense in it, but maybe you'll help me understand something that I can't. I'll listen closely. I was Alpha the beginning of the creator of all. I created everything because I was God of creation and life in all of its variety and relativity. I liked the most. And you, humans, were my favorite among all living beings. I've adopted the form of a human and manifested myself to humans in countless worlds to look at my creation and to feel joy from it. But it was here in the heart of a world filled with different creatures, teeming with life and struggle, where I was met not as creator but as a threat. A man covered his family from my light as if it was searing flame. He had a spear in his hands, and he tried to kill me. The spear didn't do me any harm. It was still just the atoms I created, scattered and reorganized. The matter I created possesses me or poses me no threat. It traveled through space and hit not my body but emptiness. But that impulse, I was more surprised than ever before. I was puzzled. The magnificence of that moment, the defiance of your creator, the will to live and to keep living. A small triumph of life completed, independent of me, so pure and self-sustained, going against the will of its creator. Only a small moment of this excitement, and I let the spear pierce my chest. I died, and I didn't die. At the center of all creation, a new me was born, new and eternal. I was striving not to create, but to return everything to nothingness as it was before. A desire born from the denial of my old intention. Pointless creation was replaced by pointless destruction. You allowed yourself to be killed, but why? I think it was out of compassion. I wished to give my killer what he desired. But why won't you show compassion now? What's the point of complete emptiness, of non-existence? Leave at least some of it to us, to survivors. You were created so you won't be able to understand. Why does existence and being have any meaning for you? Why is emptiness not perfect for you? I'm obsessed with the idea of reducing everything to nothing. The absence of existence seems absolutely right to me. It's ideal. I can't agree with you. Your servants couldn't destroy this place. It means that I have a chance, even if this is all that's left to protect. You're not him, although you are closer to him than anyone else. That's why you're still here. You're the closest relative of the man who was holding the spear all those ages ago. You're just a tiny bit of the memory of my birth. A display of blah, 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 blah. Uh-huh. I will give you a chance to defend your world because it would be right. I should protect it, alright, blah, blah, blah. Alright. I'm doing this for Grandpappy, who speared Jesus. I don't know why my ring is space, but... Evade, nice evade. Ha! I can come back from the dead too. I'm Jesus now, bitch. I'm punching God to death with my necromancer fists. Nice chair, bro. It finally happened. I wasn't wrong. I didn't overestimate your importance for my existence and for my death. I'm afraid that you actually were wrong, and you did overestimate it. Question mark? Exclamation point? Hello again, boy. Let me introduce myself once more. My name is Yoda, and I am probability itself. I'm a goddess of all the important events that tie together to allow the universe to continue spinning. A rustle of a branch causing an avalanche, a small rock that starts an earthquake. And now also a goddess of dramatic entrance, I guess. Yoda? I don't know you. I didn't create you. Probabilities, chance, where did you come from? I've always existed, just as you yourself have, like many others that we still don't know anything about. The world is ridiculously big. I liked the creation of your last incarnation. I didn't want it to disappear completely, but I can't confront you head on. So what's the probability that something capable of defeating you exists in this world? How tiny is that chance? Doesn't matter. I've decided the probability still exists, and here he is, a small man made from flesh, blood, a bit of luck, and some play of circumstances, standing before you. You've been helping me all this time, so this battle and its results were inevitable. I've helped you no more than you've helped me. I'm a goddess of probability, not inevitability. Don't underestimate the importance of this moment. There exists an uncountable number of probabilities where you have been defeated, where you have died on your looped path, or you faced, or you were killed by one of his disciples, or just decided to give up and face the end of the world. All of these probabilities and realities are still doomed to happen. Okay, I won't pretend that I understand all of it. I need some time to digest all this. But Omega, Alpha is here now. Can you restore everything? Return it to what it was? Yes, I can, but I won't. I shall create the world anew. It would take millennia. The center of the new world, I will be dying and be born again. Only then. I'm sorry, your victory stopped me, but it didn't change my intentions. You did well, but the world is going to remain empty, and it's going to be like this for a very long time. Don't apologize. I wasn't hoping that it would be this easy, and I'm not going to wait till everything goes back to how it was. Maybe it will take you thousands of years to come back. But I promise you, when you do, you will find a new magnificent world built by humans. And if not, if humans aren't able to do it, then we shouldn't have existed in the first place. So be it, human. Someday we shall meet again and remember this moment. It won't be you, though, but your descendant, who is as close to you as nobody else. He will recognize me. Remember our talk? I would still be grateful for your assistance. I will be glad to offer you mine. Nothing has changed. There is still a lot of work that can be done only by our combined efforts. I can guide you to the probabilities where you are already dead. You can save them. There are countless, of course. Too many for your lifetime to last long enough to save them, but I am for myself. Blah, blah, blah. 2% chance to get a whole resource chunk. 40% chance to not spend a healing potions on usage. That actually seems good. For once. A perk that seems good. We did it. We win. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Subs and stuff. I love you. See you probably tomorrow.